It's kind of like that. What we're doing right now is we're saying, nah, nah. I mean, theoretically, like this is nah, nah, like we did not kill that homeless person. For instance, Mike. In Santa Cruz, California. Why was his name up on the wall? He was like doing something with his bicycle. And so I just told you that's my only particular confusion is like, okay, so Mike is never coming back. Like, okay, wait, because he was working undercover, or Dean is never coming back. Like, okay, wait, because he was working undercover, But are there any statistics? Are there statistics? Yes, there are statistics, and so how could you have the freedom without the responsibility? Like, who? Where? What is that? What is that? That's crazy. By the time that we're finished talking, that the homeless person still does not know all the information that you have, like at the police department, whatever the information at the police department is. The homeless person is still living in a fantasy land, like where he's dealing with his own information, regardless of who's talking to him. You know what I mean? Is that what that is? He's living in a fantasy land, and it's all about his own information, not yours. That's what you're saying, Dean was a nice guy. I'm very sad if Dean left this world. He was pushing a woman with her wheelchair, very much like with a reliance on his Christianity. I was really shook up about this whole thing, and I have I was out of the hospital with my own stomach injury. No, I didn't actually touch him on the stomach at all. I touched him on the shoulders. Actually, we were just homeless, and I touched him on the shoulders when we were in the middle of this homelessness thing, and there was this like a couple guys running around with like these pocket knives, and so I was like, Dean, what's going on? What are we doing? What are we talking about? And that was it. I was being very. I was being very scrupulous, like about myself, just like as Dean was being very scrupulous about himself.